I'm holding the microphone like this, so I feel like a little TikToker interviewer. Oh, you're wearing a band shirt? Name 5 songs. So we've officially hit the end of times, though. The apocalypse is finally here. We have the first one that I've ever heard of, but definitely one of the first, AI music videos. Now, I'm not going to say who this band is or what the song is. If you really want to find it, just go look on Twitter. They're having a heyday with it. And I don't want to give them publicity. All right, they're not getting any shout out from me. I'm just here to do some little silly commentary. That kind of rhymed. Yeah, the music industry is slowly introducing AI. This is the beginnings of it. This is the beginning of the end, people. And it came out, I think, about like 2 days ago. I think Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure. It's relatively new. And before this video even came out, it was met with so much backlash, which gives me hope. All right? We live in a world where nothing is sacred. All right? We're just in no man's land. We're just like a bunch of heathens. All right? Nothing is sacred. But thank God our society still values art. I was oddly surprised that the internet seems to be in agreement that AI does not belong in music. They were beating them up in the quotes. All right? The ratios was so bad, it hurt. All right? They had an unwhelming reaction of, hey, this is garbage. So what did they do? Listen to their fans and maybe be like, hey, this AI stuff, we get it. You guys don't like it. No, they in fact doubled down and they claimed, well, this music video is getting people to talk and that's what art is, right? No. There's no thought-provoking conversation going on. You just have a bunch of people on the internet that think you have a crappy music video. There's no debate, all right? There's no philosophical conversations to be had. It's just a soulless music video that's ugly. I'm gonna have to admit, it's ugly. The concept was there, sure. I think if an actual animator, like an actual person, like that's what art is, like if an actual artist made that, it would have been a lot better. But no, you fed a computer, so it's like butt ugly, but it's fine. Now I know this is where we're getting into some like philosophical territory, but to me, on what most people define art as is not AI. In my opinion, AI will never be art because the main thing about art is the fact that it's made by a person. There's some actual human connection between seeing something that came from someone's mind or hearing something like a song that came from someone's mind and another person perceiving that and seeing that. There's like a very real connection there. And that's what art is. Something that people have made, an expression of a person's mind or feelings or all that other good stuff. So to say that a computer can replicate art in the same way and have the same connection, just, I'm not buying it. And even if you don't want the whole hippy-dippy, wishy-washy, this is not art definition, AI is an art thief. They kind of just Frankenstein actual art, and you have just a stolen art piece that you're trying to push off as a music video. The AI doesn't have permission, by the way. I saw some people want to argue that, like, it's not art theft, it's like sampling. Well, when you sample something, you have to get permission to do that. And an AI just taking pictures off the internet and mashing it together into an ugly music video is not sampling. That's just stealing. He also tried to say that they paid an artist to make the video. He's not an artist, all right? He just put a little prompt in a computer and spat that out. Hardly call that an artist. I think it's just really disheartening, especially when you consider just how creative some music fan bases are. I talk about 21 Pilots a lot. There are some incredibly talented artists within those fan bases, and that goes to a lot of different musicians. So there was so much potential to actually get an actual artist and an actual art to do this thing. But, you know, the whole, like, creativity art side of music fan bases is something that has kept me interested and has kept me in, like, the clique for so long, because I think it's a really beautiful thing, when like an artist or an album or a song, whatever, can like start this domino effect and just cause so much creativity and so much inspiration and like keep art going. I think that's really, really cool. So just to have a band spit in everyone's faces and just be like, we're getting a computer to do it, is like not very cool. Not cool. Not cool of you. But yeah, the response to this video is really hopeful. It gives me hope for the future. No one likes it. I can't find a positive comment about this music video. Everyone just hates it, as they should. Look how fancy my little pinky is. The day that computers take over music is the day that I quit, because I can't compete with them. And what's the point if there's no human emotion? If it's not an actual person making the music or making the videos, what's even the point? That's the day I'll quit. I'll pack all this equipment up and I'll just be sad, all right? Maybe I can make like TikTok reaction videos and just be like, and then you can pay me millions of dollars just for sitting there like that. probably be easier. Yeah, this kind of forceful response to, hey, we don't want this in music, is really promising. It gets dangerous when we start slowly accepting this into the music industry. Like, it starts with just being like, okay, this isn't good, but we'll let you slide. And then we let them in, and then it's over. And then it's over. And then you'll have like robot Taylor Swift doing world tours. That's where it begins. I think if we let AI get their foot in the door, it's absolutely over. So the fact that the internet is just so against this happening in any capacity is really promising. I don't know, I just felt inclined to make a video on that because it just like ruined my day. My days were bad anyway, I got a lot going on, but just seeing that we have an AI music video now, just like the worst. Yeah, it's a scary world that we live in where it's like quite possibly a dooming reality that we're all going to be replaced by robots. I mean, if you're making AI music videos, just go ahead and make AI music. What's stopping you? I think we as a society are doomed. That's all I have to say on that. But closing thoughts, I don't think AI will ever be as good as actual human art. Because what I saw in that music video, I didn't even like watch the whole thing. I watched like 5 seconds and then I watched people screenshot it on Twitter and be like, look how ugly this music video is. And I'd be like, you are so right. Like, the little bits that I did see, it was just so soulless, you know, like there's a difference between seeing a music video okay, some videos pop off. Like, I feel like I'm watching a movie and not like a music video. And seeing an actual thought out like music video that people put time and care in, and you know that like a person made this, means so much more than like something that was just spat out by a computer. And you can tell, you can absolutely tell, like that whole music video was just soulless. Like, it was literally just nothing there. It was just like a husk, a robot husk. I'm proud of the people for shutting down that music video. I don't want to see any more in the future. But yeah, just a little food for thought, just a little quick video just to get my thoughts up on the matter before we move on to something else. Like the video, maybe like and subscribe. You can check me out on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter. You can also check out my podcast. I just recorded an episode of it. It's exclusively on Spotify, and it is called The Groovy Graveyard. Thank you so much for listening, and as always, I will see you in the next one.